Welcome to the Manhattan Project. I'm going to call it 2.0, but you can call it whatever you want. I don't know.
Go again.
Reinvented. I like to come up with shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, I don't know, I still have stain on my hands. But we
literally just finished, yeah.
We literally just finished this 20 minutes ago. But here's the new bar. Todd.
This has been a labor of love. I think we started back around Thanksgiving time last year.
Started around Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving happened, and then there was Christmas and breaks and
sicknesses and
family
COVID
visits and family visits and all that.
Yeah, so never tackle a bar build around the holidays because it's not going to work out for you. I can promise you.
Yeah, but no, this we couldn't be happier with how this turned out. This was 100% from scratch, no plans. We just kind of winged it all, and here it is. And got the shelves behind us with the whiskey and the lights and the bar and lights that you guys can't see on camera. But anyway, this is...
Been a lot of trips back and forth to Lowe's and Home Depot.
Very much so.
Jesse's truck was on cruise control there for a minute.
Yeah. But yeah, so we are very excited to reveal the bar tonight to you guys. And we're going to kind of keep it local with what we're going to do. So do you want to do this first?
Sure. Since we are proud of our Maryland whiskeys.
Our American Maryland heritage.
Yes. We're going to start with the Old Line American Single Malt.
Sherry cask.
Sherry cask.
Yep. And this guy comes in at 50%, so it's basically a bottled and bond proof. So it's a blend. So of two different barrels. So barrel one, white oak, aged for 5 years, 120 proof. The exit proof was 124.8. The second barrel in this blend, also white oak, American white oak, aged for 1 year. Entry proof into the barrel was 124.8. Exit proof was 119.1. So overall, they say this is aged 6 years. I guess they're just adding the two together. But yeah, so that's what you got. That's what we're going to do tonight.
If you back up like a year or so, Old Line, their baseline American Single Malt was one of the first ones we tried.
Yes.
And at that point, it was probably our highest rated. That's a lower proof one. It is not. That wasn't aged in sherry cask. It's standard straight oak. So obviously, we're interested in seeing what this one brings.
Sure. And tying this into the barrel project that we have, you guys, we have our barrel behind us here. And right now we just have the White Dog in it, but eventually we're going to start putting some other things in there once we get through this first iteration. And we'll eventually be doing a sherry cask finish whiskey, probably a port cask finish whiskey. And, maybe we'll fool around with some things. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know. But, the idea is that, this kind of like new reinvented version of the Manhattan Project, we're just looking to have fun with this stuff. Do some different things. Go off of some of the suggestions that you guys have.
Yes, what he said.
Yell that. God, you already got it dirty. Here, hold on. All right.
You're just jealous because you wanted to be the first one to dirty it up.
Nah, well, I can make it happen. Well, I still won't be the first one. Damn it. Damn you. So anyway, Old Line, single malt, sherry cask, 50 proof or 50%, 100 proof.
Is it 100 proof? I thought you read something different.
No, it's double.
Okay.
Yeah, double the percent is proof.
No, I know that. You said something and then you read it back again and then you...
So, okay. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the two bottles that they melded together.
Gotcha. Okay.
And obviously they proofed it down because...
Apparently I wasn't listening.
You got 119.1, 124.8, but you have a bottle that's 100 proof.
Gotcha.
So it was proofed down to 100.
Got it.
But anyway, Old Line's, it's one of my favorite whiskeys in general.
And it's one of our favorite places to hang out up there in Baltimore City.
Very much so. So, I definitely get the sherry. I almost get some raisin.
I'm getting raisin, I'm getting cherry, some oak.
Raisin, cherry. Yeah, very much. I like it. It's good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's give her a sip. It's so good.
Definitely a single malt. You get the barley right off the bat.
I mean, I get a lot of the sherry from the cask that this is finished in. And it just makes me think raisins.
Yeah. Cherries and raisins.
Cherries and raisins.
I'm getting a lot of that.
Do it again.
Never back down from a challenge.
It's really good. Some 100 proof whiskeys, they drink hot. Some 100 proof whiskeys don't. I don't think this does at all. I think this is very smooth. It's very easy drinking.
Well, this one's interesting to me because as we've progressed through the Manhattan Project, we've noticed that especially with bourbons, we like the higher proof stuff in a Manhattan.
Yeah, agreed.
The ryes, not so much. They don't have to be as high proof. We've only had one American single malt, and that was by Old Line as well, and that was slightly lower. I think that was 93 proof. So I'm very curious how this one at a slightly higher proof, and then the sherry cask, how that's going to translate.
I think I'm predicting that the sweetness of that sherry cask finishing is going to. I think it's going to be a sweet Manhattan.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see how everything balances out. So let's grade this. Neat. This is up there for me.
Oh yeah, yes.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of sherry and port cask finished whiskeys. I just like all the notes that it brings.
And it's not lacking in that at all. You can totally taste it. It's not like it's subtle. It's in a good way.
I agree.
It's bold.
So I'm going to go high on this. I'm going to give this a 9.
Okay.
God, can you fight me some?
No, my thing is between a 9 and a 9.5.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's room for. I think there's room on the upside. I think it's great. I think 9 is a ridiculously great score.
Yeah, we've only had a few things above a 9. So
yeah. So
this is not a weak score at all.
No, it's so good though. It's really solid. It's really good. All the notes are fantastic. So I'm
okay.
I'm at a 9.
I'm good with a 9.
Okay. Let me clean that up.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. So, Old Line single malt sherry cask finish 9.0.
Says the neat one.
Says the neat one. All right, so let's make a Manhattan out of this.
All right, so what are we going to do in the meantime?
Well, I'm going to move this out of the way. So we had a pleasant surprise from one of our subscribers, and I think Todd's going to take it from here. So I'm going to commence making the Manhattan.
Yeah, so one of our longtime super fans, if you will, Swagger Pineapple, he reached out and said he wanted to send us something, and that we were not allowed to look at it until we can open it on camera. So
first of all, I'm going to say this better not be a bag of dicks.
That's right. Yeah, so I'm intrigued, and we know he has good taste because he's a super fan of our show. So I'm expecting something good in here.
You know, anybody who's a fan of our show's got good taste.
I don't know about that, but Swagger Pineapple, we appreciate you, buddy, big time. And no matter what's in here, please still keep commenting on our channel.
No matter what's in here. Oh, he's going to keep commenting.
I literally have...
Regardless, so I think what Todd meant to say is regardless of what's in here, we won't ban you from commenting on our channel.
That's right. So I literally have no idea what to expect with this.
All right, so I'm going to hold off on putting the ice and doing the...
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't need to do any of that.
All right, so Ooh, that's a long letter there, Swagger. I'll read that in private.
Are there any highlights you can pick out?
I see the word stupid in there. He must be talking about
Colorado.
Yeah.
Right. Finally.
Okay.
Anyway. Sorry, not to discredit what you wrote, but...
We may backtrack to it.
Yeah, no, we'll come back to it. We'll reach out.
All right, it's bubble wrapped.
All right.
That's a good sign. There's something else in there, dude.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh. My bad. I was just trying to get it out of the way so they could see what you had going on. Is there something else?
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's not anything else in there.
You sure?
100%. Look.
All right. Never mind.
Way to make me feel bad.
Nice.
What do we have?
Breckenridge bourbon whiskey.
Hey, that
Colorado.
I guess, me cherry picking that one word out of there. I guess that makes sense.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Swagger, thanks so much, buddy. You know the way to our heart. Damn. All right, we have a next episode.
Let's let's just put that right there next to that. There we go. Very cool. Very cool.
And don't worry, we're going to read this to you, buddy.
Todd's going to slip into something a little more comfortable.
More so than my shorts.
It's like a Zoom call. You can only see you from the waist up.
But this is important because it is our first gifted bottle from a fan that we only know through YouTube. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty cool.
It's a big deal. So thanks so much.
All right.
Cherry.
Damn it. I always forget the cherries.
We got to bring the cup back. We never forgot them when it was a cup.
This is true. This is true. It was front and center. All right, cherries. Let me straighten some things up here. Okay.
I don't think like doing this actually is straightening anything.
You know what?
It's literally just turning it.
But there's etches. It's all got to be lined up. Anyway.
So yeah, once again, you may have noticed the swag.
Swag.
No Manhattan left behind.
Love it.
It's all below the video down there. Just click on it.
I don't see it.
Anyways.
All right.
Okay.
Old line. Back to it.
So
they always just smell like a Manhattan.
Do we continue doing the nose notes on a Manhattan?
I'm kind of over that.
Okay.
They all basically smell like a Manhattan, so
Go
cheers.
right to it. Oh.
It's really good. It's really good. You kind of get a little bit of the whiskey notes on the back end. Mm-hmm. Up front, it just tastes like a Manhattan. It tastes like a really good Manhattan.
It tastes like if I didn't know anything about Manhattans, this is the way I would want it to taste because it's smooth. It's not super whiskey forward, but it's
sweet.
It's very sweet, but not in a bad way.
But you can tell there's some proof in the drink.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
I love this one.
Same. I'll let you kick it off.
I
agree.
No.
Oh wait, sorry. I thought you were going to throw me a number.
Now that it's in a Manhattan, I'm getting brown sugar too.
Yes.
Getting that. 9.5.
Done. All right. High regards for this old line sherry cask finished whiskey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys have a way of getting your hands on it, I'd highly recommend it. Any of the old line whiskeys, they're just constantly, consistently good.
They're not, those guys aren't banging out like, you know, 1,000,000 bottles a year. It's just,
No.
there's kind of a small batch, sort of almost a craft distillery.
Yeah, and we're friends with the guys that own the place, and so we know a little bit about kind of what goes on behind the scenes, and they put a lot of passion behind what they do. So it's hard to not recommend that, not support that.
Right.
And it also is a bonus that their whiskeys just happen to be really good.
Yeah, we don't give good scores lightly.
Correct.
Yeah, we're not sponsored yet. We could be bought. We're just not yet.
You could. All right.
You could be
I'm
bought.
just going to leave that alone.
You could be bought, and you know it.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
All right.
So anyway, 9.5.
In a Manhattan.
Old line, single malt, sherry cask, Manhattan 9.5, neat 9.0. Y'all heard it here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
One sip. Nobody knows these fools. And no Manhattan.
Shameless tagline plugs. All that. Cheers.
Cheers.